Now we will discuss all the operators one by one. The first one is arithmetic operators. As already we discussed different type of arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are generally used to perform arithmetics of numeric value. There are basic the above four addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. All these operators are very common and you most of the time perform this type of operations. But some new operators are introduced in Python like modulus operator, exponential operation, and float division. What do you think and what do you know about the modulus operator? Modulus operator, can you tell me anyone when we perform division, how many answer is there? When we perform division, then you know very well two answer is there. One is quotient and another is remainder. If suppose we divide 50 by 4, 50 by 4 are then the quotient is 12 4. 12 4 ja 48 and remaining is 2. The answer is 12.5. But if you want to clearly mention that what is the quotient and what is the remainder, then we can say if 50 is divided by 4, then 12 is the quotient and the 4 is the 2 is the remainder. So if modulus operator always provide the remainder part of the number, whenever we divide a number by another number, then the remainder part of the result is written by the modulus operator, and the quotient part of the result is written by the floor division. And exponents means power. Power means 2 to the power 3. Suppose if you want to calculate 2 to the power 3, then you can say that 2 exponent 3 means x to the power y. You can see here in the example. Now we will demonstrate and we will program for each and every operator, arithmetic operator. So just go to your Google Colab and perform the operations with me. First we demonstrate the plus operator, plus addition, arithmetic. Here we will discussing the arithmetic operators and we will demonstrate the uh, arithmetic operators. Plus, first of all, a equal to 10. I take a variable a equal to 10 and b equal to 20. Result equal to a plus b. It's very simple. Result equal to a plus b, and just print the result and then print the result. Print the result. Demonstrate and execute this. You can see 30 is the result. 30 is the result. But if you want to change the value of 10, 50, suppose a is 50 and b is 20, then the result is 70. So the first operator. In this example, if someone asks, sir, the value of A and B can we take from the user? Yes, you can take the value of A and B from the user. How we can take? Let us demonstrate. A equal to, all of you know, input. I discussed already input box. Input, enter, input, double quotation, enter a number. Enter any number, one number, first number you should enter. The number whatever we respond, whatever we entered, send into or transfer into a, assign into a. Second one is b equal to input, enter a number. Again b is enter a number. Now print, we can say result equal to a plus b. The other statement are same. Print a equal to, or print result. Whatever the result is generated, it is printed. Then execute this. Enter any number. I enter 25. Enter any number. 45. You can see the result. 25 plus 45. It means now you can understand Python by default treat 22, 25 and 45 as a string and just concat. Remember my first example, previous example, 25 plus 45 is, it is not added together, but it is concatenate together. So if you want to add both of them, we need to use a variable function that is known as a int. We need to use a function that is known as int function. Int function means it convert the whole value into integer. Integer function is used to convert the string value into the integer value. First, the compiler takes the value as string and then converted into integer, and then it is generate the result. Now we again run the program. Again same value is entered, 22, 25 and 45. Now you can see the result 70. It means now the value is 22 and 25 converted as integer from the string. So here the operation of addition. Then the second operation is subtraction. Subtraction means minus. Suppose I enter first 45 and then 25. 45 minus 25 is, the result is 20. Suppose the third operator is again into, then result, run. The other process will be same. Take first number, second number, calculate the A into B and then print the result. Suppose 4 into 5. Some error is there. First 4 into 5. You can see when we perform the multiplication of 4 and 5, then the result is 20. Suppose we perform the division operator, then just as I example 15 into 4. It means 50 divided by 4. The result is, you can see, 12.5. But if I want to eliminate the decimal point, then a new operator is introduced, that is the floor division. Now same result, if we calculate the same value 50 by 4, now you can see the result. Just observe the previous result and this result. The decimal point is eliminated here, and only the fraction part, quotient part is treated as result, and the decimal point or the real part of the number is, the real part of the result is eliminated. Same here, like that, if we want to eliminate the quotient part and just we treat only, or we assume only, we consider only the remainder part. So you can say if we calculate same 50, if 50 divided by 4, then only remainder is 2. How much remainder is remaining? Only 2 remainder is remaining, and the quotient part is eliminated. So these are the basic plus minus multiplication division, floor division, modulus operator. One operator is remaining, that is the exponential. Suppose if you want to calculate double asterisk operation, double asterisk operation is known as asterisk or exponents operator. Suppose if you want to calculate the value of 3 to the power 5, then generally we write 3 to the power 5. It means the multiplication of 3 into 3 into 3 5 times. The result will be 243. If you calculate the result, 3 into 3 5 times, or if you perform the multiplication of 3 by itself 5 times, then you get the result 243. This is the exponential. I hope you understand the uh, all type of arithmetic operator: plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulus operator, floor division, and exponential, and modulus operator as well. I hope you understand. Getting my point? Okay. The second type of operator is known as comparison operators. These type of operators are known as comparator operator. Comparison operator means any operators which just check the value. There are six type of operator is there. One is equal operator. Example, x equal to y. Mm, not equal to operator, x not equal to y, it is just check the equality. You can also uh, further classified it into two category. One is comparison and equality. The about two operators, equal and not equals, are known as equality operator, and all remaining four operators are known as comparison operator: greater than operator, less than operator, greater than or equal to operator, and less than or equal to. These operators are also known as condition making operators. Condition making means if you want to make, if you want to uh, make a condition, so without these six operators, you never make a condition. If you try to make a condition, then you have to use any one of them six operator. If you not use any one of them, then you can't make. That's why it is also known as uh, condition making or conditional operators as well. Now we will go to our collab, Google Colab, and demonstrate all these six operators one by one. Okay, now we will discuss and we will demonstrate all the comparison operators. Suppose here we assign variable a equal to 10, a equal to 10, and b equal to 20. There are two variable, and then print. As you know, the comparison operator or the conditional operators are used. Have you remember one data type that is known as Boolean? And Boolean work on the condition that is known as Boolean value. It means it always generate true or false. Then we can say the comparison operators are work on Boolean property. Boolean property means either the value of this a greater than b is true or false. A is 10. Is the value of a is greater than b? Just see the result. The value of a is not greater than b, it means the result is false. Same here, if we print double equal to, is the value of a and b is equal? No, because of the value of a is 10 and the value of b is 20, and 10 and 20 is not exact equal to. Suppose we, if we provide the equal value, both our values are equal to, the value of a is again 10 and b is 10, you can see the result is true. It means always one thing remember, always the output of the comparison operators, always the output of the comparison operator either true or false, not more than two result. only either true or false. Whatever the value you provided, only the output, only the result is true or false. So not equal to, if the value of a, how you use not equal to, shift plus 1, just exclamation marks of is known as not equal to, then the result false, because of the value, just we are trying to check 10 is not equal to 10. Suppose in a question paper given, uh, find the true or false, 10 is not equal to 10, is it false because of 10 is equal to 10. So in some practical answer, in some programming, we need to use this type of operator. 10 is not equal to 10 means the result is false because of the value of 10 is not equal to 10. Suppose we change any value like 15. Now the value is true because of 10 is not equal to 15. True because of 10 is not equal to 15. The next one is less than. Is the 10 is equal to less than b? Yes, 10 is less than b. Equal to, less than or equal to, less than or equal to, true. The value of a and b is not equal to but less than. Sir, why we use less than or equal to? Okay, demonstrate it first. 10 and 10. Suppose I write here the value of a and b is less than, no, false. But if we use composite, either less than or equal to, both the condition are checked together, both the condition, either the value of a is less than or to b, or the value of a is equal to b, then the output is true. Now the, you can see the result. It means the less than or equal to, both operator combined together and both operator check simultaneously or say check together. Same here, the greater than. If we check here the greater than sign, the result is false. But if you want to, the composite, I hope you already known about the composite operator, false. But if you use greater than or equal to, there are six. All six operators are demonstrated. Equal to operator, not equal to operator, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, and less than equal to. I hope you understand all six operators. Comparison operator, less equal to operator, not equal to operator, greater than operator, less than operator, greater than or equal to operator, less than or equal to operators. All these operators are explained and demonstrated. Do you have any doubt in this? Okay, no problem. The next, logical operator. The next operator is logical operator. Logical operator means it is used to conjugate return true if both statements are true. There are three type of logical operator. Why we use, first of all, we need to understand why we use logical operators. If you want to concatenate two or more than two conditions, one condition is x is less than 5 and another is x is less than 10. And suppose if you want to concatenate both the conditions, then we use a logical operator. Logically they are connected, logically both are concatenated. The property of AND operator is return the overall output of this condition is true if both the statement x is less than 5 and x is 10. Suppose in this example, suppose the value of x is 2, the value of x is 2, x is less than 5, 2 is less than 5, yes, true, and x is less than 10, 2 is less than 10? Yes, both are true, then the output is true. If the value of x is, if the same example, if the value of x is 7, then the value of x is less than 5. Not false, because of 7 is not less than 5. But the second condition is true because of the x is less than 10. It means 7 is less than 10. One is true, another is false. Then the overall result is false because of the and have property. Both the conditions generate true, then the overall output is true. If suppose in the examination given in a paper A or B, it means you have to attempt only one question. Either you can attempt A part or either you can attempt B part. So, or if any one of them condition is true, then the overall output is true. If any one of the output is true, then the overall output is true. If both are false, suppose the value of, in this example, suppose the value of x is 6. 6 is less than 5. No, false. 6 is less than 4. No, false. Both are false. Then the overall output is false. But suppose the value of x is 5. Suppose the value of x is 5. 5 is less than 5. No, as I already demonstrated you, x is 5 is less than 5. No, sir. Condition false. X is less than 5. 5 is 4 less than 4. No, sir. Both the false. But the value of x is 4. The third case, the value of x is 4. 4. 4 is less than 5. Yes. 4 is less than 5. It means first condition generate the true output. And or x is less than 4. No. 4 is not less than 4. So, but the first condition generate true. So return true if one of the statement is true. The third one is not operator. Reverse the result. Reverse the result means just it reverse. If the output of the overall condition is true, the negation of the condition. It means true converted flip-flop. Flip-flop means true converted false and false converted true. If the reverse the result means the condition is generate true, it converted into false, and if the condition generate false, it converted into true. Now we demonstrate and we explain all the operators on your Google Colab editor. Just open your Google Colab. Now I'm going to demonstrate you all the logical operators. Already we I demonstrate you the arithmetic operator as well as the comparison operator. Now I will go to demonstrate the logical operators. Now we take to a variable x is 10 and y is 20, for example, and just print. I want to print x is less than y. X is less than y. Just result true. True. And if I check simultaneously, x is greater than y, then I have to check both time, two times. One for, suppose I want to check here, I will take another example variable that is known as z and that is 25. First I will try to check x is less than y. True. and I again check x is less than z, then true. But if I want to check both the condition in a single statement, then I use operator that is known as AND operator, that is also known as logical operator. X is less than z, the first condition x is less than y, and x is less than z. You can see both the conditions are written in a single statement, and the overall output is, you can see, true. If any one of them, like 22, 22, x is less than y, no, because of 22 is not less than, it generate false. But x is less than z, yes, one generate true, one generate false, the overall output is false. The overall output is false. But if we write here the OR operator, you can see any one of them is true, then overall output is true. If we write the output of this condition is generated is true, you can see true. But if I write not operator, just previous to the condition, this condition, inner condition, generate true output, and not is negation of the output, reverse of the output, false. You can see the overall output is false. And if we write here or AND operator, now you can see the false, true, and false, and not true. The overall output is true. So you can say the overall output of the condition is true. This is the AND operator, demonstration of AND operator, OR operator, and NOT operator. I hope you clear and you understand my point. The next operator is assignment operator. Now we are going to demonstrate the assignment operator. I already demonstrated arithmetic operator, comparison operator, and logical operators in detail. Now I am going to demonstrate you the assignment operator. Assignment operators is, just understand, these are assignment operators, and assignment operators are used to, generally it is used to assign the value of RHS to LHS. It means x equal to 5, it means the 5 is assigned to x. If the condition is similarly x equal to x plus 3, then you can write the composite. All first one is assignment operator, and all remaining 7 operators are known as composite assignment operator. Composite means it's a combination of, we can say it's a combination of arithmetic and assignment operator. You can see plus, minus, multiplication, division, modulus, floor division, and exponential. All these are arithmetic operation. If we combine together the arithmetic operator plus assignment operator, then it is known as composite operator. But always remember one thing, it is only applicable when the both the operand of equal to sign, both the operand of equal to sign, x equal to x, x equal to x, x equal to x, x equal, if both the operand of the equal to sign are same. If you write here x equal to y plus 3, then you cannot use this. So one check here, the operand, both the operand x equal to x, x equal to x, it means when the RHS of equal to and LHS of equal to is same, and with date any arithmetic operation is takes place. Then we can use composite. The plus x plus equal to 3 means x equal to x plus 3. It means first take the value of x, perform the addition with date by 3 and then assign to x. First execute the x plus 3. Suppose for example x equal to 5. The value 5 plus 3 8 and then result is assigned to x. X plus 3 is equal to 8 and 8 is assigned to x. So in that case we can use x plus equal to 3. So we can use composite operator, composite assignment operator in case of only when the RHS and LHS of the equal to operator are same. Getting clear? Now we will demonstrate the all assignment operators one by one. First of all, go to your Google Colab and then x equal to 5. Suppose same, I will take same example. X equal to 5 and print x. Print x. What will be the result? 5. Now I will perform print x equal to x plus 3. What will be the result? Oh, print x plus 3 only. X equal to x plus 3. 8. You can also write here x equal to x plus 3, no problem, and just print x and then print same result will be printed. So to avoid this repetition, you can say the composite operator always avoid the repetition. X plus equal to 3. You can see in previous example x equal to x plus 3. X are repeated two times, x and x, but right now only x is there. It means one repetition is eliminated. Result, the same result is generated. X plus equal to 3, that is 8. X equal to x minus 3. What will be the result? You can see the result is 2. So you can also use here minus equal to 3. Same result is there. Same thing with the x equal to x into 3. 5 into 3 is 15. And if you write the x into equal to 3, it means first the value of x is multiplied by 3 and then assigned to the x. Same thing with division, x equal to x divided by 3. The result is 1.6666 whatever. And you can write here again x division equal to 3. The result will be same. I hope you understand the composite assignment. Clear? Composite assignment, when we use composite assignment, the condition is when the RHS and LHS are equal to sign, not plus sign, not minus sign, not into sign. We always observe the RHS and LHS are equal to sign. If both the operand, RHS side of the equal to sign and LHS of the equal to sign are same operand, x is x, then we can use composite assignment, composite arithmetics. Otherwise, we cannot. It is not possible x equal to 5 and y equal to 5 or 4, and we write here x plus y. The value is equal to x plus y plus 3. X equal to y plus 3. The result is 7. We cannot use here. You cannot use here plus equal to y3 because of this is wrong. X it is added by because of the equal to y plus 3. It means the RHS of the equal to sign x and LHS of the equal to sign y both are not same. So we cannot use the composite assignment when the RHS and LHS of the equal to sign are different. If the RHS and LHS of equal to sign is same, in case of this we can use the composite operator or composite assignment operator. Clear? Getting my point? Good. Okay, class. We already discussed the different Python basics like data type, operators, comments, all type of operators we already discussed. For example, arithmetic operator, comparison operator, logical operator, and assignment operator. And I hope you remember all the things. Once you recap and revise the things, now we are going to discuss the next and very important topic of Python programming, that is control, conditional, or decision making statement. First of all, understand what is control or conditional statements. In real life, most of the time we have to take decisions, and we need to take decision or to make a choices, and based on these choices we determine our next actions. Either for example, you can say whenever you travel on the road, if signal is red, then you stop and then decide whether you are moving left or you are moving right. So same situation in programming, what will be the next statement will be execute, it is determined, it is decided by a control statement. That's why it also control the flow of execution. That's why it is called control statement. And in other words, we can say that it depends on any condition. Whatever you can provide the condition, so it is also called conditional statement. And the execution wait at the condition statement and then decide, then make decision whether this block will be executed or this block will be executed. That's why it is also called decision making. So don't confuse all the three terminology: control statement, conditional statement, and decision statement, or are same. Now the question arises here, sir, how you can determine the control, conditional, and we by which name we recognize them? So there are different type of control statement in Python programming language. So different type of flow control statement in Python. Number one, if statement. Second, if else statement. Next, nested if statement and elif statement. Now we will discuss one by one in detail. Python if statement. If statement means we provide a expression. I hope you remember the expression. Expression is a statement which produce some output, which produce some new value from the inputs. If statement, when execution start, our execution is start from top and goes up to bottom. When any diamond box is there, you can see the flow diagram of the uh, if statement. Once execution is come here and then test the expression. If the given expression, given condition, I hope you remember when I was discussing in the comparison operator. Can you tell me anyone? Comparison operator is also known as condition or conditional state operator, because the operators use for making a condition. Sir, how we make test expression? With the help of conditional operator, with the help of comparison operator, we create or we prepared or we make a text expression. The execution compiler, the system checks if the given expression is true, then enter into the if body. There are two uh, body, one is if body and another is else body. We will discuss it later, but here we discuss if body. If the given condition is true, for example, if you entering into the tunnel, and if the turn is left side, then you move the left side, you don't move to right side. So if the statement, the test expression is true, then you enter into body. If the statement is false, because of the if statement works on boolean condition. Boolean condition means if the output of the condition either the true or false, it is used to decide whether, the second point you can see the clearly mention here, it is used to decide whether a certain statement or block of statement will be executed or not. If the condition is true, then the block of statement will be executed, otherwise it not be executed. Suppose for example, uh, if you are going to the voting, if once the officer asks to you, your age is greater than 18, then you can vote, otherwise not. It means a specific condition is there, and then once we check the condition, if the condition is true, then enter into if body, otherwise out of the body. You can see condition is true if the number is 10. If number is 10, the condition is true, otherwise. Suppose a very realistic example I have in my mind, that is, once you check once you go to the ATM, and if you enter the withdraw amount 10,000, and if you don't have the 10,000 in your account, can you withdraw? No, because of the given condition, the given amount, the computer inside the ATM machine inside is a check if the entered amount is less than to available amount, then you can withdraw. Otherwise, a error message is generated, insufficient fund in your account. It means the condition is inside the machine, and once when you execute the program, then the condition first check. If the condition is true, then the block of statement or certain statements are executed, and if the condition is false, then there is no execution of the block of statement. You can see when condition is true, the code inside the if number is greater than 0, you can see the if number is greater than 0, the code will be execute. If the number is the value of the number is minus 5, and we check if number is greater than is the minus 5 is greater than 0? No, the minus 5 is not greater than 0. It means the condition is false. Then the code will not be execute, and code after if the code after if will be execute. Syntax for if statement. If in Python we write if, then condition statement in within condition. Here we mention one thing is very important. Here you can see the colon after the condition. It means it colons decide the if statement, and here is the hash sign. Hash sign is the can you tell me anyone what is the meaning of hash sign? It's a comment. It's a comment. If your whatever you want to execute after the condition is true, you can write here. And after condition execution, in other programming languages there is a curly bracket to indicate the opening of block and closing of the block. Opening curly bracket is used to open a block, and closing curly bracket is used to close the block. But in Python there is no curly bracket, there is no use of curly bracket. So how we determine any block from where it starts and from where it close? So the indentation means we make some space, horizontal space for the block statement. You can see the statements inside the if statement is some little bit inside in the if statement. Indentation, this space is known as indentation. Indentation means generally 4 blank spaces provided, one tab space is provided for indentation. Once you write the inside the if statement, it means if condition true, all statements are inside a block will be executed. For example, don't confuse, we will discuss it later. You can see an example program to illustrate the if statement. If the I equal to 10, if I is greater than 15, the value of I which is already initialized, that is 10. If the value of I is 15, I is greater than 15. If the I value of I is not greater than 15, then I am not in if block. The output is because of the condition is not true. The condition is the output mention here, the output I am not in if block. Why? I is greater than 15 is written in the your block, your program, but the block is not executed. Why? Because the condition, the given condition is not true. Now we will illustrate, we will demonstrate it in a Google Colab. Now the same program is I write here I equal to 10. If I is greater than 15, colon, print I is greater than 15. Otherwise print I am not in if block. Then run. You can see the output. You can see the clear the output. You can see The output is I am not in if block. If the given condition is true, then the print I is greater than 15. Otherwise, the given condition is false, then we are directly goes to print I am not in if block. The execution pointer not enter into if block because of the given condition is false. Now, the drawback of if block. If block, the if statement is consider only true output. You can see the if statement consider only true output. It does not provide the any solution, any treatment for the false output. If the and anyone you know very well, any given condition is have two output. One is true and another is false. If the given condition generate true output, then our block will be execute, no problem. But if the given condition is generate false output, then there is no proper treatment what we should do at the false output. So this is the major drawback of if statement. Now, the drawback of if statement is resolved, is solved by the next one is that is if else statement. The if else statement is also a boolean statement, a conditional statement in which there are two blocks. One is if block and another is else block. And the whenever the given condition is true, the if block will be executed, and the given condition generate the false output. At the false output, the else block will be executed. It means in this statement, means in if else statement, there are proper treatment of both the output. If the condition is generate true output, then the a well defined block is there to execute the statement. And if the condition is generate false output, then there also a well defined block of statement is there to execute. But if we want to do something with the else statement, the condition false, we can use else statement with the if statement. Now you can see the flow diagram, the flow chart of the if else statement. Same here. The if expression is given. There is no some student get confused with the if else statement. There are two conditions. No, always condition is one, but the output of the condition is two. One is true and another is false. If the true output, then the if block execute. If the false output, then the else block. You can minutely observe the flowchart diagram of this. If the we consider the if flow diagram, then there is no treatment for else output or false output. So here we can see if the given expression is generate true, then the if body or if block will be execute. If the given condition is generate false, then the false else block will be executed. Statement just below if, and after both the statement block execution, the remaining code of statement will be executed. You can see here the clear condition of both output. Condition is true if the number is 10. If number is 0, then code. If number is -5, then else, then also code. If else, both the code. If the condition is true, then only one block, that is if block, will be executed. When the condition is false, the if block is skip and the else block will be executed. So in if else block, only one block will be executed at a time, either if block or else block. If condition is true, then if block executed. If condition is false, then else block. That's why it is also known as selection statement, because of we select either if block or else block. Syntax: if we write if condition, if the condition is generate true, then this if block will be execute. If the condition is generate false, else, then we execute this block. This block is known as if block and this block is known as else block. If the condition generate true, then the if block will be execute. If the condition is false, then the else block will be execute. For example, I equal to 20. If I is less than 15, if the I value of I is less than 15, then the message print here I is smaller than 15. I am in if block. If the given condition is generate the false output, it means the value of I is not less than 15. Then else block will be execute and I is greater than 15 and I am in else block. And after executing of either if block or else block, the I am not in if and not in else block. This statement is common statement. Whether your condition true, false, no matter. Just you want to execute some statement, then you can write after else block. Now, the all these are we will discuss or we will demonstrate it in a Google. Suppose we write here the value of I equal to 20. I write here, prepared here the same program. If the value of I is less than 15, colon, print I is smaller than 15 and print I is in if block, else print I is greater than 15. Print I is in else block. And some common statement. Print this statement will be executed whether your condition is true or false. This is not determined by the condition. It is generally or commonly execute in all situation. I is in not in if block and not in else block as well. Now execute the program. Wait, the value of I is 20. If the value of I is less than 15, you can see I is greater than the value of I is less than 15. No, then else block will be execute. I is greater than 15. I am in else block. And third statement, which is common or is already in both the cases. Suppose you value increase the value of or decrease the value of I is 10. Now I is smaller. Look, the two statement. These two statements are execute only when else block will be execute. And these two statements execute when the only if block execute. But this the third statement is common in execute in both if block as well as else block because of it's a common statement. It is not inside a any block. So you can see that if the given condition is true, then the if block will be execute. You can see I is in smaller than 15 and I is in if block and I is not in if block and else block. And if the condition is false, then the execute else block if block is not executed here. So I hope you understand the execution of if and else block. The third statement, that is known as nested if statement. In some situation, we are trying to check more than one condition within a condition. Suppose, for example, if you are uh, check a condition 1, if it is true, then next condition is checked. If, for example, whenever you play a game, if the level 1 you clear,